This is Ultra Go Premium by Skechers. To start off, the upper. It has a leather textile upper, a very nice form fitting on your foot. It's very thick, so it's not breathable. However, for the winter times and the cold conditions, it feels very comfortable and very warm on your feet. I've been using this since the summertime, and at the summertime with its hot conditions outside, I didn't seem to have any discomfort and it didn't really bother me as much. It has a very plush heel counter, I believe, and going down to the heel tongue, I believe, also is very comfortable. The material is very nice, it's very soft. It's not a rough leather, it's a very soft, comfortable textile leather upper. And again, it's not the most breathable, but it's very comfortable on my foot, and it gives me a very nice lockdown, with it being leather, giving a little bit more of a rougher structure feeling where it pulls down and laces down on your foot, which gives you a very nice lockdown and a bit more stability. It's very easy to slip on, and it's very easy to tie down and give you a good secure lockdown. Going down to the midsole, we're looking at a huge stack height of EVA foam. Seems to be around a 40 to the 45 millimeter on the heel, with a 6 millimeter drop, giving it about a 35 or a 40 millimeter on the forefoot. A very high stack height, extremely cushioned. As soon as you put this shoe on, you feel the stacks of EVA foam, and it being extremely cushioned and very soft. But one thing that you notice as well is it's not unstable. It's very cushioned, it's very soft, but because of its wide base, its wide heel, and its wide forefoot, it allows a very nice stability feeling as you're walking around in it and as you're running as well. So you don't feel like it's too clunky. In fact, the transition from heel to toe is quite nice. The heel and the toe, it has a rocker technology. So the geometry of the shoe is very rocking like. It goes from heel to toe very nicely, and I had no problems or no issues increasing or decreasing the speed as I was running in this shoe. So with the midsole being very soft, very squishy, it doesn't have the most energy return or the most rebound, but it's definitely a soft, comfortable shoe that I could wear for my recovery runs or even my long runs. I've taken this shoe out for my long runs and my recovery runs, and I'll tell you, at any speeds, including fast speeds, it's still being a heavy shoe, but when I went fast in this shoe, it felt great. It felt so nice. It felt really phenomenal. Honestly, it reminded me of Zoom X, kind of weird like, but that rocker geometry really gave me a nice transition heel to toe. And it being very nice on the EVA foam, very soft, it's very good for recovery run, for long runs. And like I said, if you push the pace, it still feels really good. Now look, going down to the outsole, we don't have too much outsole rubber. We have outsole rubber from the heel, no rubber on the midfoot, and then a little bit of strategic rubber on the toe off. Now, it being very minimum on the outsole rubber, it still gives you a nice grip. And I believe it's because of those individual grooves that are sort of engraved through the outsole, and giving the midsole a little bit more of a grip like. I would say that the midsole touching the ground has a good grip as well. As you can see, there's only rubber on the heel, no rubber on the midfoot, and then just a strategic rubber on the toe. I found it to be extremely durable, surprisingly, even though I see that you're running pretty much on foam, and I'm a midfoot to forefoot striker, so I'm directly hitting that foam. And I find it to be very resilient and very grippy. I didn't find myself slipping at all, and this shoe is extremely stable. I feel like with the heel and the forefoot being very wide, it's extremely stable, and honestly, it's just a fun shoe. It's a fun shoe to take on recovery runs. It's a fun shoe to take on a long run, and like I said, it's very grippy, it's very resilient, and even being a high stack height, it still has a lot of life left in it. I think this is a better choice for me than the Bondi, and it being very cheap, you can find this online for about $50, $60, and you can find the upper being a better upper, I would say, like a flyknit upper. To me, this is a really good shoe. It's cheaper than the Bondi, and I believe is well worth your money. Again, you can find this for $50 price, $80 price, huge discounts out there. And I feel like this would be a better pick than the Bondi. It has a better transition for me. It has more cushion, and it is a saver. You can save your money. And that is my review for the Ultra Go Premium. Thank you for watching.